Howdy friends. I just thought I'd make a little update video because of so many people reaching out and asking about how I'm doing and stuff. Um, so I went through this whole chemo process, as everyone pretty much knows, and it was quite a lengthy procedure, but it never shrunk this thing. This cancer tumor, for anyone not familiar with what I'm up to. And then the doctors were going to put me on this pill, a chemo pill, and man, it had some frightening sounding side effects. But thankfully, they decided that might not be the drug for me or the way for me. Early on in the first chemo treatment that was not shrinking the tumors in my body, I started walking with the cane instead of the walker, and I was feeling, pretty pumped up about it. I was pretty psyched that I was getting strong quick. But something happened and my back was like hurting too much, and to make a long story short, I guess I have a tumor on my lower spine that has weakened the bone and actually caused a fracture to occur. So I gotta be careful not to break the bone completely in half in my lower back there. And where we're at now is I actually went into the doctors to start getting a radiation treatment on this. But they're like, oh, geez, with your back situation, we need to address that first. So I need to get that addressed first, and I guess they're gonna do what's called an ablation. I guess it's some kind of needle that goes into the back, and there's 4 different kinds where they can do like microwave radiation. I don't know, another. Well, anyways, there's 4 kinds altogether. I don't remember them all, but they're gonna go in with a needle into my back and somehow do this ablation to the tumor on my back, and I suppose kind of kill it or stop it from growing any further from the inside out of the tumor, and that will hopefully straighten out my back pain, so I can like have a little more freedom to walk without like a crippling pain. You see, the issue is with my walker. I can walk along with the walker relatively reasonably, but if I go to pick the walker up to get up or down a step, the pain is so crippling, and it's just not really possible to lift the walker up. So I need somebody with me that I can lean on their shoulder with my right arm while they move the walker for me up or down the step that I need to take. And then I can grab the walker again and proceed. I can step up and down and stuff, but the issue is if I lift the walker up, all the weight goes onto that lower lumbar that is fractured, and it's just not, doesn't feel safe or right at all. And yeah, so this Thursday, well, whenever you see this, I guess. Anyways, sometime at the end of this week, I'm going to get that MRI, and then shortly thereafter they'll do this ablation, and I guess I can go home the same day. I don't know if it'll relieve the pain, relieve it fully, partly, and I don't know if the bone will heal itself or if they gotta do something else surgically. You know, a lot of sometimes I go into the doctors to have something done, and it's like, oh no, everything's different. We're canceling chemo today, or okay, we're gonna start you on this new pill, and then it's like, oh no, we decided not to. The other day I went in for to get this radiation started. You know, they make a mask to protect the rest of my face and body from the radiation, but then like, oh no, we gotta take care of your back first. You'll notice in my only other video that I made when I was in the hospital months ago that I thought I was getting radiation on this in a week. So, so it's like really kind of up in the air uh, what I'm told is going to happen and what's really going to happen. So who knows, you know? But I'm in good spirits. I feel good. I'm happy. I just have to lay down an awful lot to let this bone heal in my back to not aggravate it, and that's pretty much where I'm at now. You know, I'm just hopeful that um, that this ablation or whatever they're doing inside my back, sometime at the end of this week and or next week, will resolve my issue. They give me some kind of injection every now and then to strengthen the bones in my back, and hopefully that'll help it heal that fracture. Uh, let's see, what else is there to say? The one interesting thing is the chemo that I was going through for quite a while that seems to have been pretty useless, or it didn't shrink anything like this. Uh, I used to have to do that once a week, and now this new chemo, which is a whole new set of chemicals, is done once every 3 weeks. I guess it's a stronger chemo. And right now, the first 2 treatments, I've had one so far, is like kind of a low dosage. And then they're going to give me another low dosage chemo with this new chemo in another, say, 2 weeks, because it's already been a week since I had the first one. So I'm getting the second low dose chemo the next treatment, and then 3 weeks after that, then I'll get the full dose, and hopefully that'll go nicely. I think something was kind of shrinking here, this little piece of the tumor. The doctor unfortunately said that it might actually be a second kind of cancer. It seems to have shrunk down a bit. Just that little piece, not the whole mass. So I'm hopeful that obviously that will work, this new chemo. And I think that's about all I have to report. You know, not really suffering too bad other than just being kind of bedridden. I mean, I can get up and walk with my walker. I just have to be very careful and gentle and not do unnecessary walking around the apartment, I mean. And yeah, well, most importantly, I'm in good spirits. I feel well. This is sometimes pretty freaking uncomfortable, as you might imagine. But like right now, it's not painful. It's just kind of discomfortable, uncomfortable. Sometimes it pinches and stings still. Um, but I just take it easy and watch how I rest, so it's not like getting like pushed on my rib, my collarbone here, and it seems to be pretty okay. Biggest thing is I can't freaking walk, so I'm doing everything I can to help it heal and get myself in good shape to be able to walk. It'd be nice to be able to help my mom a bit more, being able to walk around. And I guess I'll leave it at that. I'm in good spirits. Everything's okay, and I do enjoy all my friends online. I love you all very much. I appreciate everyone, and we'll talk to you sometime soon. I'll try to keep you updated when there's something relevant to report. So today's news is there's a tumor on my back. It weakened the bone. Seems to have caused a fracture in my spine, and hopefully it'll become resolved and stronger and healed. And I'm doing my part by having a good attitude and using some wisdom in what I do so that I don't aggravate it or hurt it or break that bone. Anyways, my love to everybody. Thank you all for supporting me and being excellent friends out there. I'll see you soon.